Hello, everyone. Um, Hold on because I really need to check something. Mm, I'm missing a bot in my stream. Is it now? The bot is in your stream. What? Uh, I'm so sorry. I thought I had this handle. I'm so lost. Okay, hold on. It's stream elements. Okay. Well, okay, I hope the bot actually works because I have no idea. Anyway, let's start. This is Tangle Tower. It's a game I like from the studio SFB Games, which is the thing that made a haunting house, which is you are a ghost, a very cute ghost, and you have to interact with items in order to get rid of people. I really love that game. So when I saw that they made this one, I was like, oh, it's fun enough me playing it. I read that it's about mystery, but I haven't really. I mean, I haven't really read what's about. I mean, I get that it's a mystery kind, so I'm guessing it's like um, detective work or something like that. For those who don't know me, I'm Nayu. I'm a wolf. I have um, I have a channel which is featured here in this channel, which is Starry Shortcake. I have most of my gameplays and streams there. It just so happens that I lost access. I forgot the password. Um, the only person who can access, I guess, is Yuna, which is my twin sister. Um, Aside from that, I think everything's fine. Okay, let's see. Let's start. Beginning. Mid afternoon. Okay. I like the art style. Legs X. Okay.
ready, Sally?
Rimore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Okay. Let's see. Murder victim Freya Fellow, 90 years old, died while painting a portrait of Flora Fellow. 658, okay. Location, Forest Tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Freya was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The subject of Freya's unfinished painting. Wait, so if Flora Fellow is holding a knife, isn't she like the murderer? The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Okay, Tangle Tower is actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. It's surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. Yeah, I would like to live there. The lake is enclosed by sheer pale cliffs. They are too steep and smooth to clean. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and Pointer family. Okay, two families living together. Okay, this is Freya Fellow. This is the victim. This is what we just read. She was stabbed in the chest. How was Freya killed? Okay. Look sets. Oh, this is cute. Okay. Gardens. This is quite a big place. Like, I wasn't expecting this to be so big.
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one.
Oh, that's weird.
Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape. Or it used to be.
Okay. So I guess we have this, like some kind of clue.
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster.
Yes.
Playing a harp.
Playing a harp. Yes.
Playing a harp. Hang on a second.
Okay, closer. Oh.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Oh.
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, like, don't expect me to know this.
Let's come back later. It must do something.
I mean...
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know this. But I mean, you see this kind of thing this year.
Spooky.
I think that's actually like some kind of door. It's like the logical place to place a door, and that unlocks that, I think.
What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Yes, they eat detectives.
Is it working?
No.
Oh my god, I love them. I love them.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
What animal is that?
I say it's like a crow or some kind of bird.
Hawk. Bear. Blizzard.
Wait, how do you get a bird from that? No, there is. No, it looks more maybe a lizard or a bird, but mostly a bird.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Yeah, we just found a new species. That's wonderful.
It's quiet.
I mean, so far you are the only ones here.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
I really love them. They're amazing. Main entrance. Oh, they're missing a letter. Maybe I have skipped something because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just testing things. I mean, the things I'm finding so far is because I'm just clicking everywhere.
Oh,
What?
oh, there's an O on the floor.
Oh. I thought it was missing, but yes, you found it.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tower.
Tour.
Tower. Tower. We're playing Tower, not Tangle Tower. What's
Do you
this?
think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
I don't think so. It's a stone.
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Yes.
Little bird feeders.
Oh, okay.
How do you know they're for birds?
If they are not for birds, for what is it?
Which one do you think came first? The tree or the house?
The tree.
Age-old question.
No, it's the tree. Oh, what's this?
Was that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
I mean, yes, but this is a game. We have to move forward.
No, definitely.
The envelope has been ripped open. There is a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. What? Combination of what? What? Is that supposed to be something I have to check? Because this is very confusing. Yeah, no, I have no idea. It's kind of scary.
Should we ring the doorbell?
I mean, if you were invited to the island, I mean, they live in an island. Oh my god.
Why would we not?
Yeah, why?
It's a little melody.
But someone is coming?
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
That's a room? Where? Oh, I have to go up? I wanted to go here. Okay, let's go up. Ground hall. Why is the ground hall upwards? I mean, in the upper floor. And the other room is right next to the base floor. What? And this looks like, you know, with the P and the F. I know they are two families, but it's giving me like Hogwarts vibes. It's pretty awesome, actually. Imagine you get along too well along with another family and you have like this shared mansion. Will be amusing.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
Yes, I can see that.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
Okay, you just make the witch world ball, so
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it. Anymore.
are we sure we are here for the murder of Freya or for the murder of the fish? I'm not sure anymore.
A door.
Oh, what's behind it?
A room.
I'm not sure what I'm doing here.
What is that?
That's a family tapestry.
I think it's a family tree.
Look closer. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, there's like 3 families here. And they are all interconnected. I hope I don't have to memorize this because it's going to fly from my brain as soon as I close this. Let's take a look. Okay, so we know that pointers and fellows are living together. I don't know who the Remington cats are. Let's see. So, yikes. Okay. These two have 2 kids, Flint and Felix, and then a bastard kid, which is Felicia. Who got with this guy, and then there's Freya, who's the victim. Okay, that's the victim.
Freya Fellow.
Murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
Yeah, that's my thoughts. So Fitzfellow is probably the one who will inherit.
Fitzfellow. Half fellow, half Everstone.
Do you think he still lives here?
Oh,
Fiona Fellow, dead center. She must be important.
She's half fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
I mean, it would be weird if they don't.
Richard Remington.
The one and only.
But there is some more information
Lord Remington.
about Remington.
He sounds important. Lady
I
Remington?
think I have one of those in my bathroom.
Why?
Flora Remington.
I think she's mentioned in our case file.
Oh, okay. Wait, so I got it wrong? The Remington and the Hellooos are living together, then who's the pointer? Wait, I'm very confused now. So this is the suspect, and Freya is the victim. Let's check the Pointer family.
Pandora Pointer.
All this alliteration isn't happening by accident, is it?
Do you think she still lives here? Penelope Pointer.
Half Pointer, half Brackley.
Do you think she still lives here? Poppy Pointer.
She's half Remington and half Pointer.
Do you think she still lives here?
There's no more. Okay. I guess. I mean.
Emily Everstone. Do you think she still lives here?
Okay, if you are not gonna give me more information, let's keep going.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
I mean, you could be at Hogwarts and it will be the same, but with, you know, they're animals. So I guess there's nothing else here to check out.
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this.
I like her, I feel like her.
Stairs.
Okay, let's go. We're wasting time there. Whoa, okay. So we're going to the top floor of the F family. Flores Tower, okay.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back.
I mean, she was stabbed in the chest, so maybe by the force, it makes sense she would.
There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle.
Yes, because when you bleed out, you can, you know, it goes to the floor by gravity. It happens.
No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
Huh. I mean, if she was really that close to the painting, it's pretty difficult to stab someone. Unless you step through the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
I mean... Oh, it's holding a knife. Yeah, I think it went through the canvas, most likely. Oh, what's this?
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Oh, sorry.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
I like it because they are speaking of her like it's not in the room, but she's right there. Like, you can see her. It's very bizarre.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
There's the marks. This is weird. Freya was unable to finish the painting and she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. This is confusing, but okay.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene, and something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
I'm sorry, but what? Oh shit. Oh, okay. Person who was killed. Hmm. What? Because Freya was going to eat it? What? Okay, let's go with first portrait. Like this. Fellow is holding a knife tipped with first portrait. No, wait. This is stupid. Hold on. Was hiding inside? Was used to knock out. Filled with blood. Because it is not Freya, maybe? I mean, this is the most logical answer, I guess. So confusing. I'm so confused. Okay, let's try this one.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
But it was removed from the scene?
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Nope.
What? Because Freya put it there?
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. That's not right.
Oh! Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
I love that there is a twist, which is because Freya was going to eat it. Like what?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with
No,
blood,
it doesn't make
but it was
sense.
removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe just...
No. Because it is. I think I tried this one already.
is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
What?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
What?
Right, but it's not actually a knife.
It's
It
not?
can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case clear.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
I'm sorry. What? Instead of using logic, like if that woman was actually holding a knife, and the victim was that close to the canvas, I mean, it will be logical that it stayed through the canvas. I'm so confused.
Is that an egg? An
Amazing.
egg with bird feet.
Oh, amazing.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
It's a.
I think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the position of the gems, rotate the egg to see a clue on the back. Okay.
Nope.
Oops.
Did you check the clue on the back of the egg? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
Oh, okay, hold on. What? How do I do this? I think this one comes here and this one here. Yeah, okay. Maybe?
I guess that's wrong.
What's the deal with those lines between the gems? It must mean something.
What? Okay, hold on. This is confusing. I'm not really that good with the puzzles. So I'm going to. I'm going to try. Hold on. Okay. Let's take a picture. Instead of taking a screenshot, I'm using my phone to take a picture of this part and see what the connection is. Let's see. Okay, I think it's rotate. Okay, it's rotate to the instead of being vertical, it's horizontal. So I think I get it now. This one goes here. That one goes here. But it's not. What? It's so confusing. I hope I'm right. Okay, maybe I'm wrong and this is how it works. Hold on. This one here. This one here. Okay, this is okay. And then this line is okay, this line here. Here on this is correct, I guess. This is a bit confusing, not gonna lie. Huh. Okay. That's there. I think it's like this.
Nothing.
What?
Each line connects two slots, forming pairs. The exact same pairs are represented in the clue on the back. They're just rearranged and rotated.
But that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. What? Okay, hold on. There has to be another way. Let's see. I'm following the lines actually, so this here has to be this one because it's this one.
It's some kind of clue.
So yeah, it's like this. This one should be also like this because it's the square with the circle. At least the line is. This line is also. The lines are right. What the? Okay, hold on. Wait, I think I'm missing something. Hold on.
It's some kind of clue about where to put the gemstones. It's some kind of clue about where to
Yeah, thank you for being incompetent at giving me a clue. This one is correct though. Maybe this. And I have to change this.
Nothing.
Each line connects two slots. The exact same pairs are represented in the clue. They're just rearranged and rotated.
I thought this way. Okay, hold on. Okay, this one is this, and this are correct. Because are this and this.
It's some kind of clue about where to put them.
Okay, let's see. No, wait. That was also correct. Hold on. Because it goes like this. To another one, okay? This one comes correctly. Mixing this with this. Yes.
I'm impressed. Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. And empty eggs are a clue, right?
Okay. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It goes on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Okay.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
I mean, it's in really bad condition, so it plays cassette tapes instead of being what? How? It plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. But we do have a cassette. There's noticeable crack running through it, all the way from the horn down through the tape deck.
What about the cassette tape?
Exactly my thoughts.
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
Pink? Oh. Has a crack down the middle. There's a handwriting that sits on the label to Freya. Oh.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? We could give it a go.
We can?
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
It's a recording of someone walking outdoors. A distorting humming melody can be heard. Yeah, it's creepy. Let's hear the pink one. Oh, this is actual music.
It's piano music.
It plays for a short while before stopping. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's cracked. What's this? Oh, eject? Yes.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
The palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is the blob of black in the middle. I mean, that's green, but if you say it's black, I guess it could work. The paintbrush is still covered with dry red paint.
Freya's painting supplies.
Oh, they're cracked. Small glass spots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. Glass spots are all cracked down one side. Oh.
Freya's painting supplies.
Yeah, it's the same, okay. What do you... Oh, what's this?
That's the only door in and out of the room.
Oh, really?
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Flora... Hello?
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
Oh.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
So she's mute or something like that?
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Was that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
Yes.
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
Is it
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? Nah, she's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
Yeah, how's that possible if she was in the same room?
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Okay. I don't think she's going to help much.
That's the
It's
only.
also
Sure is.
Maybe we should move somewhere else. Because she's not helping at all. Let's go here because this is where I want to go first. Stone Square. Oh, okay. This is pretty. It's weird but pretty.
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off. A pointless little stone tower.
I don't know. Might be a good hiding place.
Want to play hide and seek?
I could be persuaded.
Oh, okay, so this is like the part where which connects to the other tower.
Whoa, nice cave.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do. It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so? As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite.
Okay.
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase.
No. We have more suspects.
More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear. But sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Okay. Wait, maybe empty.
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone tried to conceal evidence, perhaps?
Okay.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last. A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
Yes.
What kind of music do you like,
Mostly
Hotdog?
if it's
I like anything.
What a cop
mostly
out.
if it's for tapes instead of vinyls back.
Have you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no then. Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told?
Oh. Oh shit. Okay.
Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess logic is threw out the window. This is going to be a bit hard.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
Okay. We are not sharing the case file, but I think we have exhausted everything here for now.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
Okay, this is weird.
Freya Fellow is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
Okay, so maybe Freya knew something that she wasn't supposed to, and they took the chance that she was with Flora with the knife to murder her. Okay, let's go here. This is the library.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Okay, now whenever I come across a book open, I'm gonna say that. It is to look cool or something, I don't know.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
The ink tip is a remarkable intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian misfits. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink tip lives most of its life alone. It has a particular feeling and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica. Okay. Which I guess is this thing here. That's the feathers. Okay. Cute.
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Okay.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
I'm the only one thinking that it means that they are isolate.
Hey, look at that. It's a model.
No,
What do you
okay,
think?
you say the same thing. Never mind.
Books about ancient history, I think.
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks.
But the problem is that
Books about ancient
These
history.
books are ancient. I think they'd crumble.
excuse.
Thanks.
the problem is that the library is like falling.
A book on the floor. Fundamental entomology.
I guess somebody dropped it.
What's in those bottles?
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Oh no. Oh, this is like the answer for something.
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
Yeah, not sure about the left side of it. Might be distracting, but the right side looks like puzzle answer. So, or maybe it's connected somehow. Let's see. No.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Beefy fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator. You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist. but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing. What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
That's weird.
The statue itself does not interest me, but I do wish to know about those symbols on the heart. Have you deciphered their meaning yet?
We're working on it.
We are?
Okay,
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
what?
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
Okay, this is a bit like the Adams Family vibes. What?
The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
No.
I do not know the answer.
You do know. You just told me. You said there was one bottle full of blood. So
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
okay.
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed a test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
What? I'm not sure if I want to ask about some of the tapes. Or the letter. Maybe the letter.
Curious.
Oh, okay.
Is she laughing?
Oh, she was responsible for that one.
The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
Okay, last one.
This belongs to Poppy, In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right. But why?
I do not know why.
Okay, at least we know now that the creepy one is Poppy.
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Wait, I forgot to ask her. Oh my god. Well, it's okay. We can go back and ask.
A new suspect?
Are you Are you serious?
Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
Oh my god.
What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
Okay.
It looks like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
Oh,
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
slate the form to the correct positions. Okay, this means okay, I guess this is here. This one here. No, this one here. And this here, I think.
I guess that's wrong.
The 4 lenses all have different magnification strengths. So they must each have a specific position along the rail.
But it looks like a... Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, it doesn't make sense. What? This is so confusing. Okay, hold on. No. It's gonna be... No, this is too big.
Nope.
You need to magnify. Looks like you might need to overlap some
Okay.
lines.
I'm so lost. Let's see. I just have to make a key, right? I think like this.
I got it.
I'm
Yes.
impressed.
I'm impressed too.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box. There's a book in here.
well-used book resembling a diary. It's locked with a strange metal device. But can I like unlock it too, or?
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
Oh, what? I guess they are relations. Oh, so this guy is the one who contact.
Who is that?
No idea.
Is that guy is the one who contacted the other detective, which is this one?
It's Detective Hawkshaw.
Yeah. And then because he hired her, he's with the other girl.
Who is that?
No idea.
I think we need to check.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
Boxes of stuff.
That's a whole lot of books.
I guess we're done here.
It's a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a pipe too?
Yes.
You can blow off the pipe.
Let's go back to Fifi because I forgot to take her statement.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
What? Why?
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset.
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
Okay, we're finished with you. Freya's room. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be.
Freya's bear.
Why everyone has a bear?
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days. That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Okay, a small photograph for the abstract painting. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. Okay.
Drawings taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Oh, that's Poppy. Let's see. He's holding a red rose. There's Fifi, the detective. And this one is Poppy most likely. I don't know who the other. Oh, the garden. Okay. Look at this.
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. Even though we're halfway up a tower, Someone's been tracking in mud from outside. It's Freya's bed. A little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty.
Yeah, that's weird.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either.
Yeah, I don't think we have more here.
Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
Yeah, I guess we're done here. Let's move. Oh, hello there. Let's see.
The little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
A woman carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints are found nearby. But it has red.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
Oh,
What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
oh, okay. Let's see. There is this guy with a stone. No, wait. It's an eye. Wait. Oh, the west. West.
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
Oh, okay. Oh my god. I'm stupid. Hold on. Yeah, because it has this here, the X. So it's 8. Then goes the dragon, then the rock, and furthest is the tree. Okay. So it's 8. Here is the 6. So it's center. And it's to the west because the beginning is right here in the 8. Okay.
I did it. What do I win?
Not bad. What was in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
A model resembling a child with a green hair, a model resembling a woman with gray hair, model resembling a red and white bird, a model resembling a blue man. The wooden models have been hand-painted. The paint is not strictly applied. About the breast paint and the breast is laid nearby. The breast has some bright red paint on it.
Buffer fish?
Buffer fish.
Yes, it's also a lamp, for some reason.
I have one.
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure. That's a massive conch. Do you think there's a little crab living inside?
I hope not.
I hope so. The hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in.
Okay, what am I missing?
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale?
Right now it's just full of dust.
No.
Yeah, you don't drink that.
Shelf junk. The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
Yeah, it looks like a ship.
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's wonderful. How can I get one?
Oh.
Okay, let's wake up this guy.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
No, that's a perfectly good name.
I forgot to ask about the
Thanks.
girl who
If you
doesn't
would,
speak.
Mr. Fellow,
Oh my
we
god.
really need to ask you about the murder.
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
Okay.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer / treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is weird, but sure. This is about Flora.
Dearest Flora, a remarkable woman. Yes, been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
She hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true she has an independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of 3. Always something of a lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
Other humans?
Well, yes, other people, you know.
So you're saying they are not human? What?
Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
Okay, that's shitty.
My daughter Fiona, our little burgeoning genius. You've met her?
We did. She's going by Fifi these days.
So I've heard. I asked her some weeks ago, what's wrong with your real name? She told me, get this, she wanted a name with an even number of syllables. She makes up the strangest things when she's under pressure.
What makes you think she made that up?
I happen to know the real reason she prefers Fifi over Fiona.
Oh, yeah?
It's what Freya called her.
Okay.
Where did you find that?
It was in the library.
Really? How odd. Why would someone lock up a book like that?
We think it's a secret diary.
Aha! Teenagers are funny, aren't they?
What? Okay, hold on.
Ah, you found it. What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people.
Okay.
I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed, yes. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course, I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower. Safety first and all that.
Okay. That's a bit weird, but okay.
It would have been a beautiful painting. Rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
Oh, I think I know. It's not a knife, but it's the feather from one of the birds from the book.
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way.
Okay.
Does Flora normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
Okay.
I'm as confused as you are.
Okay. I think we done almost everything. Let's go with this.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
You hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right, fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Soon enough,
Flora wasn't there.
everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Okay.
There's something about Felix's painting supplies. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Okay. Oh, but we already asked.
Have you seen this book before?
Yeah,
Do you
it's
know
not
who
the
it
knife,
belongs
it's the
to?
feather, you see.
I really thought she was gonna say something there.
Were you close with Freya? How are you two related? Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire!
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
Oh, suspicion. I didn't see that one.
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand,
It's a feather.
It's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So, what's going on?
it's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
Is this one?
Let's take a closer look at this.
I knew it was a feather. from Indian Bird. Okay.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink-dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink-dip bird is red and white too?
Oh shit, I have no idea. Oh, here.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
So she get. Remember why?
The ink-dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
Alright, so she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally. This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
It's gonna be the empty egg.
But we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty. Flora? She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait, there's something tucked inside this one.
Drawings of Flora and a small bird. There's a handwriting message on the back. These are for you, love Freya.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read.
Should I try again? Oh no, it's already done.
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
It's so weird that this woman never talks. It's like, what the hell? I forgot to ask her about her mother.
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 24. Profession, unknown. Likes, unknown. Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been non-verbal?
She's always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss,
The bird.
something she's been unable to move beyond.
Okay, that's the bird.
Name, Felix Fellow. Age, 53. Profession, none. Likes, collecting objects of negligible monetary value and assigning them personal value. Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes, Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the two possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct.
Okay, let's talk about Freya.
Name, Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became, 1, increasingly independent, and 2, increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
Okay. And you-
Name, Haksha. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard.
Okay. That was interesting indeed. But at least we got more info. Let's recheck the tapestry because
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
okay, let's see.
Freya Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all. Felicia Fellow.
Freya's mother.
Do you think she still lives here?
How? She's dead.
Fiona Fellow. We met her. She's one of the suspects. Felix Fellow.
We met him. He's one of the suspects. Flora Remington.
We met her. She's one of the suspects.
Okay. Let's see. Also,
Richard
The
Remington.
one and only.
this family is a bit fucked up. Not gonna lie. Wait.
Quite the character, eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant because we both wear, you know, red capes of a sort.
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning, she seemed bored by everything I had to say. I heard on the grapevine. Supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item, something called the Golden Beetle. Honestly, it's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
You reckon?
Quite sure. There is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because I would have heard of it.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to. Let's take a closer look at this.
Okay.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That red paint is from Freya Supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? None of this is connected to your murder.
It's not?
All of the paint pots was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
And then look that way.
All of the paint pots was somehow filled with blood and then locked away. Nope. All of the paint pots was somehow filled with blood after Freya used it to paint Flora. That's not right.
Oh, wait. I think I know.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, that's definitely something. Right, fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint.
So you
There was
use
a
blood?
certain amount of time pressure. So I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So,
Oh no.
well, I took
It's filled with
Freya's
the blood
red
of the
paint
bird.
pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room.
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Of
Could
the
you not
bird.
Uh,
have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Nah, well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened. Seemed a bit insensitive.
Okay. And we can enter that one. So let's go with this guy.
Bushes.
Bushes I think that's a mushroom, but okay.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
this gives me headaches. Rotate the dials until all 4 hands are in the correct position. Okay. Okay. 3 is here. And 9 is here. Because 12 is up here. Oh, this is difficult. Wait, which number is this? Oh, okay, 9. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm so confused. Twelve, 3, 6, 9, 3. No, this is correct. 9, 12. Six, 12. Oh no! Okay, 6, 12, 9, 3, 6. No. Okay, hold on. We can do this somehow. Also 3 is here. I don't know why you put it there. Let's see. Oh, it's done. Okay.
No, that was it.
Nice work. What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
A small brass tool with a curved plastic lens. It has a screw at the base. Yeah. What am I supposed to do with that though? Let's move on. To the greenhouse. Oh. That's kind of scary, you know? The guy that's there.
A little chart of... actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Oh, this looks like...
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Yeah, I think this is going to be for another puzzle. I don't know, I'm making like screenshots of this, but I'm not sure if they are helping or not, because I haven't found anything yet.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot. That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
Oh, why?
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
How about the freeze with the heart, gemstone like skin, the same unusual blue color? Yeah, it's weird.
Tools. Used by a gardener for gardening. All the flowers here look kind of poisonous.
Can flowers be poisonous?
Anything can be poisonous.
Good to know.
Well, I guess...
Bags of soil.
It's so blue.
we have everything. We can talk with this guy.
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes. Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry. Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a
And why
fellow.
are you so tall?
I don't know.
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kind of weird.
Right.
Blue.
Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like, for instance, as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes
That's
the
me.
unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration? Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener. I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone.
Good to know.
Felix is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know. She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
Okay. And what do you know about
She
this one?
questioned me,
About what?
my work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell.
Okay.
How odd.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh.
I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
Yeah, I could ask her.
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gemstony.
Sometimes, you never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny, inedible fruit?
Eat it?
You look at it.
Yeah, you can eat it.
I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
I was up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted.
Oh, so it
Nobody
was a locked
responded.
room.
We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Huh. That's weird.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
This could be interesting.
Yeah, let's go. I'm so invested in the game right now. Okay. It's very empty actually.
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
Maybe Poppy?
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know. Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked. It's a combination lock. Sort of.
Rearrange the piece of paper to find the combination for the box padlock. What? How? one. This one, like here. Maybe? Maybe it's like this? Yes?
I did it. What do I win?
Not bad. Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh, that's kind of ominous.
Oh. A metal garden tower with a decorative pattern. It has a decorative pattern engraved onto it and letters to either side of a heart. Yeah.
It's locked, but it leads
I
outside.
thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Slip the lid open, then move on the corner. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Move the things to the correction. Okay.
It made a noise.
I guess that was right. And the door's still locked.
I still feel like we made some sort of progress.
Still locked? So we can move. Okay. Let's go. Let's go here. See if we miss something here.
Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight. It's Freya's bed. A little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
Okay.
It's a fish, I think.
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
Wait,
No
is that?
windows either. Do you think this was
I don't know.
No windows either.
Oh, okay.
And it's a little wooden box for paintbrush.
To the casual observer, maybe.
Oh no,
They're not real paintbrushes.
they're not.
Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Sort the brushes into correct order. Arrange the paper to find the clue. Whoops. Okay, so this is like a puzzle. I feel like I've seen this. I think I took a screenshot. Hold on. Because this is very familiar. No, this is here. Like this. Okay, I think it's like this. shortest. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It's the largest actually. This is the second largest. And like this.
Nothing.
Did you find a hint on those scraps of paper? It looks like a ripped up jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, okay. Maybe the blue is considered largest for widespread or something like that. And these are the same.
I did it. What do I win?
Not bad. What was in the box?
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
A photograph of two young girls, one with red hair, the other with green hair. But it has little piece missing, it seems to have been ripped off. Okay, so this one is Freya, this one is the Fifi, and I guess the other one is gonna be Poppy. Everything is pointed to Poppy. Just saying. And here is the garlic syrup. I think we're gonna leave it here. Tomorrow most likely we'll continue. Does this auto save or something like that? Save? How do I save? Oh, auto save on. Okay, so it's saved. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it here. And tomorrow let's continue and finish it. Because I have to do stuff like working the dog. I'm sorry for technical difficulties on the beginning. Like, that always happens to me. I don't know how I manage. Anyway, thank you for watching and playing with me. This game is pretty cute. Once I finish this game, I will make a proper review and upload it. So, anyways, this is everything for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye.